Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to another episode at the Punches and Prayers podcast. Today I'm going to be discussing what Muslim men need to do in 2025. What kind of habits Muslim men need to adopt to make sure they're successful in their deen and akhirah. Before we get into the video, I would like if you can subscribe, comment, and like and share this video amongst others. It will do a lot for our channel. I appreciate you watching our videos. Let's get right into the video. First of all, in 2025, as a Muslim man, you need to make the intention of starting to commit to your 5 daily salah. Starting off, you have to start getting up for Fajr. A lot of Muslim men, they're able to pray a lot of the other prayers, but speaking with a lot of them, they miss praying Fajr. I haven't missed a Fajr Salah in over 1 year, ever since my separation. That's one of the blessings that came with it. Not that I intentionally wanted to, it was just the first night I came back from that event, I woke up a week after, and then it just became habit. I never even put an alarm clock on. However, I highly recommend start tracking before you sleep your sleeping habits and start to put an alarm to wake up for Fajr prayer. Nowadays, Fajr is all the way up till 7:30 you have time. As a Muslim man, you really don't have an excuse to not pray your Fajr prayer. The Fajr prayer, the 2 rak'ah in the Fajr prayer are worth the entire world and more. So understand that all this struggle that you do in this world and universe, go to Mars, conquer this or that, Fajr prayer, the 2 rak'ah Fajr that you pray once, it's more important than that combined. There are a lot of personal benefits if you start doing that. Personally, I like to start my day right after Fajr prayer. I'll grab my greens after that and I'll go straight to the gym, which leads to my second thing. After you have done and established your 5 prayers, side by side, Muslim men need to get in shape. We need more and more James Bonds. We don't need no more fat old uncles. A lot of Muslim men, when they get comfortable in their marriages or with life and just go about their day-to-day routine, they forget about taking care of themselves. You need to take care of yourself and for your spouse if you're married. Even the Prophet ﷺ says that Allah likes the strong believer over a weak believer. Now, no one's telling to go crazy in the gym, but at least try to go 4 times a week and start to eat better. Start making better choices in your diet. Don't over-consume food. Don't eat oily foods. Get rid of that environment. I only eat twice a day. I'll have a snack around 12 and then I'll eat at 6. I don't really go and just start eating all the time. Yes, I do spoil myself here and there. I'll eat the odd burger, I'll eat sushi, I'll order takeout, but I like to keep it under control. And we all need to make sure that as an entire ummah, men need to keep each other in check in their fitness. Start calling your fat friends out in a respectful way and call them fat and motivate them to go to the gym. Don't do it in a condescending way. Do it in a way where it motivates them. They need to understand the seriousness of this. After that, Muslim men, I highly recommend get into a sport of some sort of high level, whether that's combat sports or some kind of league, whether it's soccer or whatever. I highly recommend combat sports for Muslim men, especially because you need to know how to fight. How are we going to save the ummah if we do not know how to fight? I know people talk about, the warfare is different now, but still a Muslim man needs to know how to defend his house and his family and his loved ones. You need to know basic combat. You need to know boxing. You need to know wrestling. You need to know these things. I personally chose boxing as my choice of combat over the years, and I highly recommend you learning that. After that, Muslim men need to stop any bad addiction. Let's start off with some bad addictions. A lot of Muslim men and men in general are watching porn. You need to stop watching this. You need to start, focusing your mind on something else and try to keep yourself really busy so you're not thinking about these type of things to go and watch. It's a very bad addiction and a lot of people have it. All I have to say is you need to make that resolution now that in 2025 you're not going to watch porn. So as Muslim men, you need to stop doing that. Other than that, there are other bad habits that Muslim men have, such as smoking shisha. I was a victim of it. In 2024, I smoked a lot of shisha, and I made a resolution that in 2025, I will not continue to smoke this much shisha. I'm going to limit the amount of shisha I will do. If anything, I will try to quit, and I highly recommend to quit it at all because it's not a good thing for your health anyways. That's another thing you need to start incorporating is look around what other bad habits you're doing, whether it's smoking weed, drinking, smoking cigarettes, smoking cigars, smoking shisha. Try to limit these things because they all have an effect on your body. Try to stay away from haram stuff anyways, like alcohol is completely forbidden, so that shouldn't even be a question. As a Muslim man, you need to start taking care of your business. You need to start focusing on your business. What do I mean? Whether you're a 9-to-5 or whether you're a worker, start doing something extra. Spend the weekends working on a business idea or business. It's never been easier. Start a podcast, start a channel, start something that is going to be meaningful. All business is to solve problems, and try to surround yourself with brothers that are in businesses so you can learn from them. So I highly recommend starting Tijara in business and be really focused on your business. You shouldn't be focused on chasing women. You should be focused on chasing any BS. You should be focused on working hard and doing all the other things around it to become the best possible version of a man. On top of that, Muslim men need to start networking with other great like minds. What do I mean? In our group, we have a specific group with Muslim entrepreneurs, and we try to do events together. We try to go out in fundraisers. We try to go and network in different places together, whether it's going to a restaurant together, going to eat together, going to do some activity together, skiing, whatever. You need to start networking with other Muslim men and get on the same page on going and figuring out what other Muslim successful men are doing. We need to grow success around the Muslim community. Wealth is a very important thing that's been neglected, and we need now more than ever for Muslim men to lift each other up and get each other successful and not be envious towards one another. We should wish the best for one another. The Prophet ﷺ said, you can never be a true brother or a believer unless you wish for your brother what you wish for yourself. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to watch other videos, click right here and please subscribe to my channel.